Alright, welcome to another day of Ether Raids. Well, actually, it's the same day. I'm actually playing my second match right now, and we're taking on Rebel here. And we're up against her first cav line for the season, this one's an infantry line with a little bit of mix with Hanoka here, since it is fire season. But this should be pretty fine. I should be okay here. I've made teams specifically for this map. We have Summer Fjorm here, and as long as we're not tanking the AoE from Igraine here, Fjorm is going to be fine. We have Gateau here. As long as there's no Tina, as long as the cav line or the infantry line doesn't have Tina, we are a-okay. Tina, oh my god, like I've I think Tina might be the best unit in the game as a support. I think Tina might be the best support unit in the game. I'm not gonna lie. If you know what you're doing, if you're building a defense around her and you are competent at building defenses, Tina is gonna bring you some wins, because she is just what she can actually steal the buff that Gateau provides to protect you from AoEs. So you will go in, think that you have the AoE status buff to get the damage reduction from the AoE, and then get completely blown up because the buff is gone. Which is what I realized was the reason. That's the reason that they released the stone terrain that Lumera has, to give that 50% damage reduction from AoEs as a terrain buff instead of the status buff that you get from Gateau. And I'm like, okay, so Lumera actually has a purpose now, even though I still think she's trash. Yeah, man, Tina's really such a strong unit. I don't know what they were thinking releasing that into the wild here in Fae. But I love it, man. I love how the mechanic that she offers interacts with other things in the game, and I'm really just looking forward to what comes around to just like how people accommodate her on defense or accommodate for her on offense. Because she can steal even your Pathfinder, man. And if she steals your Pathfinder, if you're bringing like Wind Tribe Dagger and she steals your Pathfinder, it's just over. It is over, man. Like, there's no escaping that threat range that she's gonna have. So, wow. Anyways, yeah, we have Summer Fjorm here, and Fjorm is the best sword unit in the game. That's just my opinion. Byleth is not Byleth. Marth is good. New Marth and Vantage Marth is also good. But I think, like, all around, like, in terms of just like combat, I think Fjorm is the best. That is probably biased. Probably really biased. But what Fjorm is able to do, the Null Sea Disrupt, the distant counter without having to run the distant counter seal or anything like that, I think that's just something that is undeniably good. As long as she's able to outspeed her opponent, as long as she doesn't fall victim to speed creep, I feel like she's definitely the best sword unit in the game. Right now I'm going to have her take on this right hand side. We're going to avoid the AoE as best as possible. Although I do have Lumera here, I'm probably okay to tank this AoE, since again there is no Tina to steal my buffs, and I'm gonna give Lumera here bonus doubler, because Igraine can kill her because she just doesn't have enough health. As a mythic, trying to omni tank with a mythic is just not gonna cut it these days. You need the extra health, and there's no way to give it to Lumera here unless you chained out her A skill. So she should be able to tank this Igraine. Should. Let's see what the AoE does here. Okay, I'm okay with that. 11 is fine, and then 48. Yep, not too bad. Okay, that's still quite a lot. That is actually way more than I anticipated, but she gets away with it, and she's actually doubling here, which is very rare. This Lumera is very slow in comparison to the units that are out these days. And from here, it's going to be the Fjorm show. Fjorm should be able to sweep everything here. As long as I get into into the correct positions. My only concern is going to be how do I take out that dual Byleth, because I mean Byleth is very scary. So I mean Fjorm, at least my Fjorm should be able to tank it because she's plus 10, but I don't have anything to really I don't know. We'll see how Lemira does against Byleth if it comes down to it. But for now, plan is to throw Fjorm at it. That's really the plan of this team. Just throw Fjorm at it and see if Fjorm can live. And she's been doing pretty good so far. I do miss the damage piercing from Legendary Camilla, but you can't have good things all the time. So we'll just have to make do.
Do not waver.
At least Kavasir isn't bonus anymore, which was a big problem because Fjorm struggled to win that matchup because of the lull, but since she's no longer bonus, Fjorm is typically able to outspeed. So great.
Let us go.
What do I do from here? Because
very well. Ready.
okay,
I feel faint.
I think this is the right play. Yeah, we're just gonna have Fjorm take care of Hinoka, and Lumera should be able to fight good. Medios. I think Medios should be the one that comes down here. Let's see what happens.
It's a promise.
Plus 23 res, 26, 27, 25. So far so good. I think I might change out this iceberg for Ather. Just for the extra healing.
Am I needed?
Alright, this is good. Let's see what happens here. Ideally, I'd like to leave Peony for last, but we'll see how this shakes up. I think I got shafted pretty bad on the legendary banner. Oh no, that's bad. I didn't want. Okay, all right. At least the special isn't ready. Oh, he's getting. Lemira gets out-res by Byleth. That's crazy. Alright, so she loses to Byleth, basically. Good to know. Alright, what to do now?
Do not waver.
This Lemira feels a lot like Serios. And we all saw how badly Serios fell off after she came out, so I'm expecting the same thing to happen to this Lemira. Unless they release some type of Dragon B skill that does something crazy. I don't foresee this Lemira doing very well. Yeah, Byleth is going to be a problem here. I'm going to have to run away or get Fjorm up there somehow.
Upon your word.
Oh,
Man, I don't know how many times I've said it so far, but so far I'm just not liking this Lumera. She just isn't it. I feel maybe if they gave her some true damage reduction based off res or something, I'd probably feel a little bit better about her addition to the game. But so far she just doesn't feel like it. I'm gonna commit here and just move Fjorm all the way up, and we're gonna run away from this Byleth here. We're going to bait out Medius and Peony to move to the right, and then we're going to take our time and figure out what to do with Byleth here, since it's just turn 3 and we've already pretty much cleared the map, so we have time just to do silly things and see how it pans out, and then from there I'm pretty sure Fjorm will be able to take out Byleth. Aside from that, things are really taking shape as it relates to the emblem mechanic that they've introduced. I already see a lot of positive testing or game-changing testing from just a couple of FaceTubers that have done interesting things with interesting builds. You can make 5 attacks in 1 turn now, which is crazy. I think that's probably why they retired. What's that game mode again? The last one that they retired. Rucker Sieges. I think that's why they retired the game mode, because the damage output that we can produce now is way more than the threshold of damage that we can produce now is way more than I think they had anticipated when they initially created Rucker Sieges. Rucker Sieges is no longer a challenge anymore because you can pretty much clear it on turn 1, and I don't think they had intended for that to be the case when they first created the game mode. It was supposed to be challenging, but now it isn't. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that game mode is like dead. Like, I don't think we're gonna be seeing that ever again, unless they like increase the health of the enemies or increase the damage output of the enemies, like an advanced difficulty or something like that. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that game mode is dead because of power creep. Which is crazy. They created a game mode for fun, and power creep killed it. That's kind of crazy. But yeah, I don't think we're going to be seeing Rucker Sieges anytime soon.
For all life on land.
And then, I don't know, man. It's kind of sad.
Show me.
In terms of just like the progression of the game, things have just become so powerful that IS didn't even realize that they would get this far. Which is one of the things that happens sometimes when you have a successful product. It just gets so big so quickly that it's hard for you to keep pace with everything that's happening to it. But yeah, not my problem. That's IS's problem to deal with. They're the ones making the millions, so they gotta figure it out. And keep the game interesting while they're at it too. Aside from that, I want some new armored units, man. I keep getting crushed by Edelgards. I just got crushed by Summer Edelgard in my last defense replay. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, full penalty doubler is actually like a big stat swing plus sabotage. So yeah, Zelgia stood no chance apparently. I don't know what to do with defense anymore. Like, I don't want to build a cav line. I don't want to build an infantry line. I want to just build something completely different, and I don't know what that is yet. I'm still waiting to see what mechanic gets introduced on the Fallen banner to help us out. Last year we got Fallen Maria, who was such a big game changer for defense. So I don't know. Let's see what happens. But for right now, defense kind of feels stale. To me at least. There isn't anything that excites me. Fjorm being a champ here. If you have the DR halving from Camilla, that would have been a one-turn combat, but Camilla is gone. I miss Camilla already. That's so crazy. I really do miss Camilla. I wanted to put Marth on the team, but I had no idea how to fit him in. I need the speed for Fjorm, which is why Nerthuz is here. It was either Nerthuz or Uller, and Uller is trash, so here we have Nerthuz. But I really could have done with like one more ranged unit on this team, just to help out in situations like these. But it is what it is.
Let us go.
And I'm not dropping the bonus doubler.
It's a promise. Excuse me.
Yeah, it's no point in dropping it.
Do not waver.
Ooh, she gets this. Okay. Alright, we're gonna do this. Lumiere doing something for once. Why is she... Oh, no follow-up. They could have given her no follow-up, man. Like, come on. Jeez. Anyways, man, that's it. GG's. We're gonna see how the rest of the week pans out. It's gonna be pretty challenging since it's no longer water season. These cav lines are gonna be pretty tough to deal with, but we'll figure it out, man.